Hello, this is Jordan and welcome to Painting Lessons Online for Kids. Now, today I'll be showing you how to transfer a picture onto a canvas. And you can do this on any picture, not just vomiting clouds. First, these are the things you will need. You will need tape, any tape will do. You will need a pencil or a charcoal. I'm going to use this today. The first step that we're going to do is we're going to turn the photo backwards and we're going to cover the whole back of it. Once you have finished the back, look on this side to make sure you've done every piece. So I forgot this one. Now what you'll do is you'll get your photo, you will place it on the canvas wherever you like, and you will get the tape and tape it on. Now we're ready to trace the image onto the canvas. So you get every single line and you trace it. You have to press a little bit hard so it will transfer the image. And get every single last detail. Now let's reveal the image. And this is what your fingers will look like. Now we will be painting it. Now first we will do a blue background. So we will get my blue, squirt a little bit on my paper. With acrylic paints, they dry fast, so only do a couple of colors at a time. I need white to make it light. And I will mix it right on my paper. So add a little bit of blue and a lot of white to make kind of a babyish blue. This is the perfect blend of white. Just 3 brushes full. So with the cloud, it needs to be white, so I'm going to make a circle around it, and then I'll get a smaller brush and do fill in all the details. Now I will get a smaller brush and paint in the inside right there. Now we will paint the inside of the cloud.
You can say when you're not using it.
When you're not using a brush, you might want to put in the water or else it will dry out. Now for the inside of the cloud, it's kind of darker, so I'm going to make a darker blue, but still making it light. Make sure it's darker than the background so it will not blend in. Now add a little bit more of white because we're going to do the little part right here. Now you can dry off your brush a little bit. And since we're going to be doing the mouthpiece, we're going to put a lot of blue and a tiny bit of white. We need a lot of blue though. Okay, now we're going to count them. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. So, kind of right here. Now, this will get messy, so don't wear your best clothes. Please comment down below whether you think this will turn out good or it will be paint. So just do the whole moon crescent of an eye. No, we're not going to trace yet because we want everything to dry and then trace. So we're just going to do the eyes. You just need a little bit of black. Now if your brush already has blue on it, you can still combine it with black because the black will not show the blue. Okay, now that you're done with the eyes, you can put this brush that you've been using for a long time in water. And now it's time to make the rainbow. Now, you need all of the rainbow colors, like red, orange, yellow, green, and you already did blue, and last but not least, purple, my favorite color. How you clean the brush is you lightly tap the brush on the floor of your cup. Then you dry it as much as you can, because if it still has color on it or water, it will make the paint transparent. Now we will be doing the rainbow. First color we will use is obviously red, and he has a little bit of pink cheek line, so I'm going to do that too. Make sure you don't use a lot of the color or else it will stay on there until it's dry enough to be like this. So, just a little bit of paint. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get this brush that is about the size of this, so I could just swipe it down. Get the red, place it somewhere safe, and put a little bit of white on it. That will make a kind of a pinkish, so we don't want pink yet. We're going to put a little bit more red in it until it is about reddish pink, like this. Then we will paint the first one, because red, orange, yellow, you know. So lightly paint it, because if it's too dark, it's going to lighten too much. Next is the little cheeks. Now I'm going to use a lot of white because red is usually overpowers the rest of the painting. So I'm going to make it really, really light pink, like if someone was blushing. So a blush would do. Also, this pink should be a little like the color of your lips. So make sure it's all scooted in until it is very whitish red. This color. Now we're going to use a tiny bit of this, so wipe off all of the extra. And it's right at the end of the smile. So make a little circle. If you don't have this painting, just make sure to make the character seem alive. Okay, now it has little rosy cheeks. Now we're going to do orange, unless there's any other red part on this, which there is. We're going to add a lot of red to the pink color because we need to make it what it once was. Okay. Now we're going to do the little tiny drop on the end. And any other thing that needs red, if you have red, if you have blue, if you need green, you know, don't use way too much paint or else it will overpower the rest. Okay, now it's time to wash the brush. If you need to quick dry it, just tap, 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 and spin. Then dry off, then do the exact same thing over again. Okay, now it's time for orange. It's really light orange, so make sure not to use too much of it, too much of white with it. So we're going to make it a lightish orange. And like I said, my orange right now is really light, so I'm just gonna do a little bit of orange, light orange. So I'm going to put it right next to the red. And there's literally no other orange in this. So I'm going to use a bright part of the orange because I want it to pop out, because there is no other part in this which is orange is popping out. So here's the orange. I'm going to clean the brush again. Okay. Now it's going to be yellow. Now yellow is very strong color, so make sure you don't overpower this color, orange or red. Now you can't get any lighter than yellow, so you don't need to add any white. So just use all of the part you can. Okay. Now it's time for green and then lastly purple. So I'm going to wash that. Get my yellow's really easy to wash off, so it doesn't take that much. Now it's green. Ugh. Okay. Tiny bit of green. Now, it's different if you want a darker green or a lighter green. I kind of like light green better than dark green, only because this green is really dark. So You can do light green or dark green if you want. It's really your opinion. It's not mine. So
Add yellow if you want to be bright.
you can add yellow to the green if you want it to be a little bit brighter. I'm just going to add plain old white because I don't want it to, because it's next to the yellow, I don't want it to be too yellowish. Now, I forgot something on the blue, which I have no idea why I forgot that. So I'm going to redo that.
You can make it green.
You can make it any color if you want. I'm actually going to do green on this because, you know, I don't really want to do blue again. So make sure this is the best thing you can do. Now we're going to do purple. Yay, finally purple. Now you can change and alter the painting in any way you want. I'm actually going to make it a little bit purple, lighter purple, because this purple is way too dark. A rainbow is supposed to be bright, isn't it? So we should make it lighter. Now mine isn't going to be so perfect because I'm a horrible painter. But you know, if you're a good painter with this help from transferring a picture onto a canvas, it's a good technique. So I'm going to make it round and on the end. This is a really small brush, so you could really do details with this. This is actually how big it is. Itty bitty brush. Okay, now I'm going to do my name on the bottom. Make it a little bit darker because your name will stand out. Now you could do your nickname or you could do an initial. I'll do my full name, just my full first name, so it won't be confusing. Now for the last color, black. Okay, now I'm going to do the eyebrows. Now we will be painting these little tiny accents white. So first we're going to start with the eye. Since there's a little tiny bit of pencil still in there, we're going to make it a little bit more round so it looks just like we already did it. We're going to get some clean white because we don't want to use our dirty white. And we're going to make little tiny adjustments like this. Right here it looks so shiny, and the reason why it's shiny is because of the white accents. So usually when you do this, it's just like a curve. But you see on the orange, it's kind of like down. So on the green, so it's like every other. So down, side, down. Now, on the little droplets, we're going to put right down the middle but curved. And then we're done with the white on the bottom. Okay, so if you have any little imperfections, like right here I have black, I'm going to fix it with white. At the end, we're going to let it dry and we are going to trace it over with Sharpie. Now I'm still working on the imperfections of my mouth and my eyebrows. Now that the painting is dry, it's time to outline in Sharpie. If you do the exact same picture as me, do not go in the lines because then it will overpower the colors and we want the colors to pop. No. Now I'm done tracing, and now we're going to look at the picture and look at this beautiful picture that I made. Now look at this, see anything that I need to fix? I actually need to fix a tiny part. A little bit of white, and make, because I forgot to do that. Okay, now it is perfect. In some ways I need to get the Sharpie and go do the lines in Sharpie because it's easier than doing them in paint. And do the under eye. Okay, now it is ready. Yay! If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and tell us how much you like it in the comments below. Thank you!